You've got it tuned to KEXP. We're listener-powered radio at 90.3 FM in Seattle, streaming live around the world at KEXP.org. And so excited to have one of our favorite bands live in studio today. It's Car Seat Headrest. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
It's so great to have you here in our new home. First time in this studio.
We're going to be rocking out today, whatever time it is right now.
It feels like evening in here right now. We've set the vibe for sure, and Teens of Denial made a lot of top lists this last year, and it was my favorite record of 2016, and I am so excited you're performing songs from that live on KEXP. You want to take it away?
We will. Andrew, take it away. Yeah.
I pull myself must be hard to speak in a foreign language. Intoxicado, 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 intoxicado. I find it easier to sleep half the time. I'm not holding the noise machine and half the time. And half the time I'm like this. No sending back Captain Trash. hippie powers. Tell my mother I'm going home. I have been destroyed by hippie powers. Oh! I kinda hate this here, right here. Should not have had that last. Whoa, it'll be okay. So much, I love the Beach Boys. What happened is, I destroyed him, and I took his name, and I got new glasses. Tell my mother I'm going home. I have been destroyed by hippie powers. Tell my mother I'm going home. I have been destroyed by hippie powers.
Car Seat Headrest live on KEXP. That was Destroyed by Hippie Powers and Vincent from the outstanding latest record, Teens of Denial. So happy to have you here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
We're having some headphone issues.
It's because you're rocking out so hard.
Way
You can't
too
keep
hard.
them on. Bring on the duct tape. We'll
Yeah,
just strap
seriously.
those babies down. Thanks for bringing it 100% today.
Absolutely. We're only halfway done.
That's great news. And Will, Ethan, Seth, and Andrew, it is so great to have you here in the studio today. You sound so great. You guys are so in sync. And it feels to me as a fan like a whirlwind. I feel like just yesterday I discovered Car Seat Headrest. You've got 2 albums out on Matador and you're playing live shows all the time. Can you even estimate how many shows you've played over the last couple of years, year and a half?
I don't know. I mean, we kind of started touring heavily at the end of 2014 and didn't let up. Probably
I'd say like
over
130, something like that.
yeah, between 100 and 200.
Yeah.
Does it feel to you all like you've gained confidence in playing together and
Yeah, I
that you
should
just
hope so.
feel locked in?
I think we're a lot better than when we started at the beginning of
Yeah.
last year.
People can compare and see for themselves. We did KEXP in 2014, I think, and I guess in 2015. And hopefully do one every year for the rest of our lives.
I've been lucky enough to see you a number of times, and I mean, you're just owning the stage. And the new album, So incredible, Teens of Denial. Is that the first time that you recorded a record with a band?
Yeah, pretty much. Teens of Style was kind of pieced together between me and Andrew and our old bassist Jacob. Shout out to Jacob Bloom.
Shout out Jacob. Love you, man.
Love you. And this was the first time, Teens of Denial was the first time we went into a studio, and it was me and him, Andrew and Ethan. And we just laid out all the songs and overdubbed over it a bit. And then we did one song with that guy over there. And yeah, we've been loving it and plan on keeping it that way.
Fans of your music know that you have volumes of records that you have created, and I'm guessing most of those by yourself, and that had to be an enjoyable process for you. I'm guessing that the being on a label and they offered you the resources to do more if you chose, was that something you were excited about, nervous about? And what did you want to do that you hadn't been able to do before?
I guess pretty much everything that we've been doing over the past year or so. I mean, yeah, working on my own was good because I could, pretty much have complete creative control over stuff. But, it wasn't so fun just working in obscurity and having no one listen to my stuff when I put it out. So, I'd always been working towards a label and a band in that way that, that was kind of the way to take it to the next level. So, yeah, I mean, I would like to continue making records that sound like they cost, more money than $0. And that's kind of what I'm interested in now. And we've been spending some time in the studio and, yeah, just continuing work on what will hopefully end up being the next record.
I know that you drew for Teens of Style from music you'd written in the past. I'm not sure if you did that with Teens of Denial, but are you writing new music now? Because you have so much to draw from still.
Well, we've kind of been working from stuff in the studio, stuff that I had written earlier. I actually wrote one song about a week ago that hopefully we're going to be learning and putting out soon. But that was an interesting thing because, yeah, I feel like for a year I didn't write any new material, with the intention of it being finished and playing it, just because, we had Denial to work through and then other stuff I wanted to work through. And so hopefully there'll be sort of a balance of that where, I can come up with ideas or the other guys can come up with ideas and we can incorporate that into our live shows because, we've got another year of touring ahead of us and we need to keep it interesting for ourselves.
You have written so many songs, and a lot of the ones in the past, or what we've heard so far, were written when you were in college in a certain headspace, and now you're sort of living a different life, the life of an adult, someone on tour, having reached your dreams. How do you feel that you're approaching your music now, or what's your headspace?
I don't know. It's depends on the time of day, I guess. I think I'm definitely in a better place than I was when I was writing, say, Teens of Denial. But, it's a journey. Life is a journey. And I try and track that through the songs that I write. So, yeah, it's basically how the song turns out is what my headspace was at the time.
You're not finding, though, that you are coming up against a wall or having troubles? It's still flowing?
Yeah, it's still flowing. It's about changing your approach. I couldn't write a song, I think, the same way that I wrote it back when, before I had a label or anything. It's a different mindset approaching it, knowing how many people are going to be hearing it, knowing even, if we ever perform it live, someone can catch that on video and suddenly it's on YouTube. So we kind of have to be prepared about those things before we really debut anything and keep stuff a little more private. I used to post demos and stuff on Tumblr and everything. But once news outlets started picking up on that, I kind of lost interest.
Well, you have to evolve, and it's fun that we were able to enjoy your music in that way at one time.
Yeah. Sorry if you missed it, everybody.
It sounds like there's a lot more to come.
Absolutely.
And I want to jump back to the recording of this album for a second. I'm wondering how you decided to record with Steve Fisk, a local legend, and it's fun that you did it here in Seattle.
That's right. Yeah, well, I mean, I knew that I wanted to do it in Seattle because it just seemed easier than flying out somewhere. We'd never been in a studio before, so I wanted to make sure, we weren't pressured, we weren't rushed for time or anything. And so doing it locally seemed like the best answer. And Steve was on a list that Matador sent, possible producers, and I liked the sound he did, and I also liked the bands that he worked with. He'd done a lot of local work and just had an interesting discography to his name. So we met and hit it off, and we kind of just banged it out over the summer.
Nice. That's exciting. He's great. We're lucky to have him here in Seattle.
We are.
And
Thank you, Steve.
And lucky to have you. I know you're not originally from Seattle, but you've been living here for a few years. And I don't know, with all the touring, if you get to spend much time here in the Northwest, but has it been a good home for you?
Yeah, I've got an application in for an apartment in Bellevue, so hopefully that'll go through soon. I'm still waiting on the end results of that, but
he's been Airbnb and being.
I think they might
for a long time.
They might not want a musician in their apartment, but oh well.
Fingers crossed. We'll send good vibes out. We definitely want you to stay here in our hometown. We're live in the KEXP studios with Car Seat Headrest, and you've got more music from Teens of Denial.
Yep, this song is called Cosmic Hero. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Some punctuation, and if you want to ride it out to the end, you can tie your thoughts together. And if you really wanted to be kind, you'd forgiven them a long-ass time ago. And if you really want to know how kind you are, just ask yourself why you're lying in bed alone. I love you, but I can't stand the touch. so high. I asked my friend to punch him out. Off completely, but if you just want it to be okay, it will never be okay. Okay. You know that women really say that villains always blink their eyes. Children are the only ones who ever blush, and life is just to die. Anyone who ever had a heart, oh, they wouldn't turn around and break it. And anyone who ever played a part, oh, they wouldn't turn around and hate it. Sweet Jane.
Car Seat Headrest live on KEXP. One more song. So excited to have them here in studio today.
One, two, three, four. Little boy says all that I Little voices all so hard and
Car Seat Headrest live on KEXP, going out with a bang. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Will, you were literally connecting the dots in our new light installation there. Very interactive. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Fans of the KEXP videos from the past will be excited to see our lights are back when we edit the video and release this. We want to thank our good friends from Microsoft for bringing those back for us. They look fantastic, which reminds me to thank our wonderful video engineers, Jim Beckmann, Alaia, D'Alessandro, Luke Knecht, and Justin Wilmore, and of course, Kevin Suggs on sound, always making the band sound great.
Yeah.
Best of all, thanks to you, Car Seat Headrest. That was fantastic.
Thanks for having us.
So great to have you here. I hear you're heading across the Atlantic? Oh, no, the Pacific.
Pacific.
My goodness.
I'm taking the weekend in Hawaii.
I'm happy to hear that. You have a wonderful time, and we can't wait to see you again.
Absolutely, next year.
Don't be a stranger. Car Seat Headrest live on KEXP Seattle. Oh, my God. Let's do it again. That was so awesome.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
For a place to stay in some friendly style. He found us both, but now we wonder where we are. How could this so great turn so shitty? He ended up in army crates and photographs and files. This tiny boat sparked as it turned to grays. I said, yeah. I started driving on the motorway. I was feeling down. Last night he could not make it. He tried hard but he could not make it. Last night he could not make it. He tried hard but he could not make it. For the motorway, and it came right down. He started heading for the motorway, and it came right down. He started heading for the motorway, and it came right down. He started heading for the motorway, and it came right down. He started heading for the motorway.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.